when you're out there, Danny, and you go down to 10 men quite early, how do you conserve the energy as the game
Yeah,
goes
that's the
on?
thing. It's just been organised. Just have a look at this.
Yeah, Eliza Mayenda is going for this. The keeper comes out. He wasn't that convincing. He does do enough.
Does well in the end, doesn't he? Just gets there.
Max O'Leary.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, I say there, you've lost the body technically at the top end of the pitch because obviously you drop one down. So you've gone 4-4. You've gone 4-4-1 really, haven't you? So yeah, you're giving up possession top end of the pitch, but it's still difficult to break down. You've seen it time and time again where a team, if anything, becomes more resolute because you know you're down.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But yeah,
harder to break down 10 men.
And you think, listen, lads, we've got to dig in now. You know, it's gone against us. 5 minutes on the clock, and we're a man down. Let's make it difficult. And then their crowd are going to get restless the longer the game wears on if they don't break us down. As you say, these fans here have been up since probably about 4 o'clock this morning. Long journey down.
A few of them made the journey last night.
Yeah.
Dan Neil stepping out with it. Good burst from him. Mayenda, he might be in here.
He's in.
He
there you go.
There
you go. Well, do you know what? He gets 1 or 2 little bobbles there into his path, but fair play. He carries it up the top end of the pitch. As I mentioned there, on the counter-attack, those Sunderland fans are up. And Sunderland are in front.
Well, you just mentioned it, Danny. If he was to get the ball in that position and charge forward with it, he could be in with a chance. He didn't just take the chance, he's done brilliant.
Those 2 dive in there, don't get it, and then he's onto the middle centre-back, isn't he? And they're trying to get back in. He hasn't got too much support. Tommy Watson outside in there, he can feed it into him now, but then he just does enough. The last one there, is it Knight? Yeah, it's Knight, isn't it, here? Feels he's going to make the foul if he tries to step across him, and then just passes it back into the corner where he's come from. Lovely composed finish. Eliza Mayenda, I said earlier, he always has moments in the game. Well, that's a big moment, and he's got his side in front.
I haven't watched this all day, Danny. It's absolutely brilliant from Eliza Mayenda.
Yeah, see Viner there, he thinks I've got him in a good position. He doesn't want to go on his right foot. There's a couple of little step overs, and they just chopped in between Viner and Jason Knight trying to get back in, the skipper. And he gets it onto his favoured left foot, and he almost just passes it, doesn't he, back into the corner from which he's come from.
Yelled up. Momentarily dispossessed, but retain possession. Mepham. Touch from Patrick Roberts. 9.
It's good possession from Sutton. You see Bristol City just sat off us a little bit, allowing us to rotate the ball around the back. Sutton will be happy with that. There's a bit going on there, yeah. Mackie Wells involved.
Chris Rigg, right in front of the 4th official as well.
Yeah. Coming together, just like Mackie Wells just pushed Chris Rigg away around the head.
Opposite ends of their careers, Mackie Wells and Chris Rigg. Wells is 34 now. That's from Rigg. Big crossfield ball from Luke O'Nien, looking to bring Tommy Watson in. Frustrated, but it looked like it.
Yeah, it was that block tackle. I think it was Bristol City's ball. We were trying to kid the ref there, pick the ball up quick, yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
This is Cameron Pring. Drops it off to Zach Viner. Jason Knight. Pring. Challenger from Patrick Roberts. Sinclair stays down, he's now back on his feet, George Jerthy. Knight. Pring. Jerthy wants it down the line. Chris Rigg comes across. Someone play it out. Nutmeg from Chris Rigg. Can't get it clear. And they come forward. Knight. This is Tanner. Joe Williams. Just Knight. Balls flying in around the championship. Norwich got a goal back. Murphy. Knight tries to keep it alive. Pringle cross it in. And the deeper one goes all the way to the edge of the area. Williams. Bristol was showing their extra man there, but Sunderland were also quite resolute in their defence.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Outside the area.
Yeah, trying to get the balance between being compact and sitting deep and frustrating them, but at the same time, you know, as I say there, for me, they go back to the Norwich game where you don't want to see him with his pace 10-15 yards from your own edge of your own box. You want him up on the halfway line, occupying those centre backs. You know, there's 2 or 3 of them up there, so they've still got bodies back there. So the numerical advantage isn't so much up in the Sunderland half then. And if we do manage to steal possession, can we get him down the channels, running at those centre backs one-on-one?
Well, Nine's only got Roberts there at the moment. The ball on the pitch here.
Yeah, well, it's coming from Bristol City fans, isn't it? The main stand.
Chris Beckham's gone to the referees, really unhappy about something. Oh, the shot from distance goes in!
There you go. Well, because the ref isn't at 7 in the first half, you're happy with the centre back striking from there, and it is
Rob
Dickey from 25-30 yards, comes out to him there, no pressure, and it's a firm side foot really, isn't it? Finds the top corner. Anthony Patterson watching it sail into that top corner, and they're back on level terms.
Let's watch this back from this angle, it'll be a good one. LaFay with the initial clearance, goes to Rob Dickey, takes a touch out.
Lovely finish, isn't it?
Finish. Not from a Sunderland point of view though.
No chance for Anthony Patterson either.
Front line on doing it. Take things into your own hands.
Exactly, yeah. Well, you had one in the first half and say 1 or 2 strikes, and naturally you do, so don't you? You're happy with the centre-back striking it from there, but give him credit, it's a lovely finish that. So he's not thrashed at it, it's just guided it into the top corner. I said they've started really well, Bristol City, they forced us back. They did in the first half, but they've moved the ball a little bit quicker. It's going to be a long...
I think it was the first throw in he felt it came off a Bristol City player. Restarted here. Sunderland need to switch on. Earthy. By Luke O'Nien. Williams. Before he leaves it. This is Williams. Corey. So let's sit back into this block. Need to go and meet the ball though. Be hard ask all afternoon. Losing a man so early, but we're going to have to. McCrory. Knight. Now Pring. Back to Knight. Been held off by Chris Rigg. Dickey. Lots of time for Bristol City here. They're flicking through.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. The build-up plays either get it out wide and the ball delivered, which Sunderland generally you'd be happy with. I think from our point of view, you fancy your centre-backs to deal with it coming in, those flat balls, or competing with Naki Wells in the middle there. So he's not the biggest and most physical of centre-forwards. But you've got to be switched on for those little clever ones, those little threaded passes, what they're looking for there, Bristol City. Doesn't quite come off on that occasion.
Mayenda flicks it on. Patrick Roberts gets there. Now Rigg, lovely ball inside. If LaFay can get there, well, between him and Tommy Watson, none of them do. And that allows Bristol City to come forward. Rigg with the challenge. Hjelde has to get there as well. Now Watson. Dispossessed by Williams.
Give it away.
Mayenda gets it back for Sunderland. He's charging forward with it once again. Eliza Mayenda Roberts just at the bottom of your picture. Gets on the ball. Get it back. Only momentarily. I think that's going to be a Bristol throw in.
She's done a couple of counter-attacks, haven't they? Again,
Flash,
maybe not making the most of it, but say Meander's stealing the ball again, just inside the Bristol City half, driving forward.
Viner floats one in. McCrory's attacking it.
Yeah, Leo Kjelder, he gets the run on him, doesn't he? McCrory comes off that far side. Just a little bit flat-footed there, Leo Kjelder. Got to go and attack the ball. As it comes in, you see he's waiting for it. Doesn't get off the floor. McCrory doesn't get enough contact on the header. Just glances it past that post.
Right in front of those Sunderland fans who have made the fairly lengthy journey
Long
down
journey,
to
isn't it? Yeah.
Bristol. Well, Portsmouth are beating Norwich. Norwich's season has gone to nothing really, hasn't it? Well, they've got to survive this as well. The shot comes in, and that was nearly in as well from Joe Williams.
Yeah, looking for his first goal of the season, isn't he, Joe Williams? From the middle of the park. Not a great free kick, and as it comes back to him, not a bad strike. It's just curving away, isn't it, from that left-hand side post as we look at it. Anthony Patterson, give him credit, got it covered. Helping out both full-backs. They want to be receiving it and driving the other way.
Pring. Nepham on the slide, doesn't take the ball though. Rigg does. Digs one out, looking for Mayenda. It's Williams. George Tanner. Williams. Being patient. Spring gets it back. Wells puts it around Mepham, and then a challenge comes in. A few shots of handball as comes Dan Neil as it clears it towards Elias Mayenda, gets his body there.
Lucky there, yeah, he done really well, got the jumping, didn't he? But the Bristol City player just takes it off his toe. Viner it was.
They're making this extra play count, Bristol City, but they're just not doing anything with the ball.
No, I was getting to, you know, I'm just thinking with Elijah Mayenda, you see how the because they've got the three centre backs and they're split really wide, 20-30 yards apart, and then you've got Dickey through the middle. I just say to Mayenda, just come and sit 20 yards where he is now in there off the middle centre back, and if we nick it into his feet, yes, you've got Williams and Knight who are sort of in there now trying to get on possession as they are, looking for those little passes, but on the turnovers into Mayenda, drive forward, yeah, one-on-one with Rob Dickey, the centre back in the middle.
Looking to take it quickly, he has done as well, and the ball's bobbling through, cleared by O'Nien as we approach the half-hour mark. Knight, Earthy, Williams, Viner, Williams gets it back.